Hey everybody, this is Kevin. I'm here with another battle. Last night I had this battle on, it was a random ranked doubles battle. My buddy Vincent and I, you may remember Vincent from the Colonel Sanders video, but we were just hanging out, training up some Pokemon, and then decided to test a couple little adjustments that I made to the team. So this is post-commentary, this isn't live. I made a couple changes. I added Dragapult, I took out Shinotic. That one match where I had two grass types and the opponent had a fire type didn't really sit well with me, so I needed something that could give me some coverage. This is my special Dragapult that I used in the previous battle. It has Wise Glasses just to give it extra special attack, but another change I made was Politoed. I took away Encore because I needed Protect. I feel like the Encore wasn't really benefiting me all that much, so I went ahead and switched that out for Protect. I've trained up a few extra Pokemon, but I'm not quite ready to use them yet. So in this battle, I decided to start with Beartic and Politoed. Thought Beartic would do a good job of covering a lot of what the opponent may have come at me with. This Beartic has Superpower, which I've never used before. So I use Helping Hand on the Politoed and go for an Icicle Crash onto the Amoonguss. The idea was, Amoonguss is very defensive. I was afraid I wouldn't get a KO with a single hit. So I thought, use the Helping Hand, secure the knockout, avoid any Spore that might come my way. We see that the opponent's Amoonguss has a Focus Sash, so he does survive the hit. But that was okay. Got a Shell Sidearm into the Politoed. Politoed took it like a champ, because Politoed's pretty bulky. And I get a Spore on the Beartic. Fortunately, I have Lumberry, so I know he's going to wake up. And he did. Next turn, I go for Icy Wind. I know that I can knock out the Amoonguss with just a single hit. It doesn't have to be powerful. So I could focus my attack onto Slowbro. So I went for Liquidation because I do have the Rain Boost. His Amoonguss protects. He wants to preserve it. So we go ahead and get the Icy Wind off and first the Liquidation. We see that the Rain Boosted Liquidation doesn't really do that much. But we go ahead and we get him down to a little over half HP. He uses another Shell Sidearm into Politoed. Again, Politoed takes it like a champ. So this time I go for the same thing. Icy Wind to guarantee the knockout on the Amoonguss. And then Icicle Crash on the Slowbro, because I figure Icicle Crash plus Stab on the Beartic, maybe that'll do more damage. Does roughly the same damage. The Rain Boost makes up for any Stab boost that I would get. Stab being same type attack bonus, in case y'all aren't hip to all the Pokemon talk. Get the knockout on the Amoonguss. Another speed drop. He decides to go for a Slack Off to get his HP back. So right now he's down one Pokemon. He has a Slowbro that's a little over 50%. I still have Rain. Politoed he's taking some damage, but he still has his berry. And we're waiting. Our opponent's looking through his menu trying to figure out what he wants to send. Drapion comes out. I've only battled Drapion in Generation 7, I believe. So I'm looking, I want to see how many turns of rain. I have 2 turns of rain left. So I go ahead and I believe I helping hand. No, I scald. Yeah, that's what I do. I scald and then I think I icicle crash into. I double up into the Drapion. Oh, I liquidate. There we go. Because the rain boost is just as good as the stab bonus. He takes the liquidation. Politoed is poisoned, but he eats his berry. So he gets a pretty decent amount of health back. I'm thinking I might switch out. Scald gets the Drapion health. And then he uses Slack Off on the Slowbro to get his HP back up to full. As I was saying, I'm thinking about switching out Politoed's item with a Citrus Berry. Doesn't give as much health, but it eats it earlier, so you don't have to get as dangerously low before he eats it. I found I very rarely eat that berry. He brings out Dracovish. I still need rain. This is my last chance of rain, and I want to make sure that Beartic stays faster than everything. I don't have anything super effective on the Dracovish, so I go ahead and I Icicle Crash onto the Dracovish. This is my last turn of being faster. With the Icicle Crash, it does around half damage, and then I get the flinch, which was very much in my favor. Grimmsnarl takes a super effective Shell Sidearm, almost knocks him out. So I know he has 2 physical attackers. I go for the Reflect. I know Grimmsnarl's going to fall if he takes another hit, even if I get the Reflect up, but I want to get my other Pokemon protected with that. I assumed he was going to try to knock out the Beartic, because now I'm not slower. I might not be slower than Dracovish anymore. I was hoping that he would see Beartic being, and try to double up on the Beartic, but instead he goes for Vicious Rend into Grimmsnarl, and then he does a Shell Sidearm into the Beartic. So Beartic protects himself. This allows me, I have Reflect up for 8 turns. I can bring Politoed back out. I can get my range set up. I can make sure that Beartic is faster than everything on the field. Alright, I get my ring back. I don't remember what I do here, I have to actually say. Alright, I go for Scald and Slowbro, because I don't need Icy Wind for speed control anymore. And then I Icicle Crash into Dracovish. I got a new pop filter for my microphone. My buddy the other day told me that it picks up my air conditioner, which just turned on, so hopefully with a few adjustments and my pop filter you don't hear that, but if you do, I like my air conditioner. Right, I get the Icicle Crash, doesn't quite take out Dracovish, and Politoed does the Scald into Slowbro. Get some good damage out, don't knock anything out, and Poison takes out Politoed. This lets me bring in Dragapult. I haven't Dynamaxed, and neither has my opponent. I was actually kind of shocked that he didn't Dynamax by now. So I'm assuming he's going to Dynamax. I know that Slowbro probably can't one-hit anything that I have, so I go for the Max Wormwind into the... I believe I went Dracovish. Yeah, I go Dynamax, Max Wormwind into Dracovish. Probably overkill, but I wanted to secure the knockout. Then I do Liquidation into Slowbro because it's rain boosted. Let's see how this plays out. Liquidation still didn't take out Slowbro. Vicious Rend. Even though it's rain boosted, Beartic survives because I have the Reflect. And then I get the Max Wormwind off onto the Dracovish. That Dracovish was faster than my Dragapult, which was... kind of makes me think he may have a choice Scarf. And Slowbro uses Slack Off to get his HP back. Alright. Time for me to double up. Slowbro is -1 attack. So Slowbro can't really knock anything out right now. I have Reflect, he's -1 attack. And I'm gonna get another -1 with the Max Wormwind. I believe I went Max Wormwind. He finally Dynamaxes. I guess he's just doing a last ditch effort to see what he can do. He has a lot of HP, and Slowbro is very bulky, so I'm afraid right now that I won't be able to take him out. Do the Icicle Crash. Takes him down to roughly 50%. Oh wait, no, he does max pain. I do max pain. That's right, it's super effective. I forgot about that. Is it super effective? I believe it is. And I defeat Jimmy. So, good job to my opponent. My opponent had some good plays, so I hope you all enjoyed that. Stay out of trouble, and see you next time.